Caleb Williams. A couple of weeks ago, I praised him for his good performance against the Jacksonville Jaguars in the London game. And now I'm going to do the exact opposite. I am about to flame Caleb Williams for his embarrassing performance. It made me want to throw up, and I almost threw up watching him play quarterback, or attempt to play quarterback. This is his worst game in the NFL. You could say whatever you want about the Tennessee game. He has an excuse. It was his first game ever playing in the NFL in the regular season. And he was under heavy rush. Caleb was under some heavy rush this game too. But he's had multiple games to adjust to the speed of the NFL and how quick the rush gets in. He still is indecisive, still holds on to the ball, still thinks that he's in USC, he's in college, and can run around with no consequence because he's the better athlete. Newsflash, dude, the defensive ends and linebackers in the NFL are just as quick as you, if not quicker. They're going to catch up to you, and they're going to make a tackle. Yes, he had that one where he ran around and did fucking 3 loop-de-loops and got 2 yards, but he got 2 fucking yards. It was a meaningless play. It was barely a positive play because he wanted to do something utterly stupid instead of step up or roll out of the pocket, and he wanted to dance around and make a miracle play for a highlight reel play. It was embarrassing. He is a highlight reel quarterback. He wants to make the highlight play every time, and that's something that frustrates me. I did say in the Jacksonville game that he was making the right decision. This game, I feel like he was mostly making the right decision with the exception of a couple throws that were, terrible, that were in the coverage. He shouldn't have ever, bothered throwing. But his accuracy was trash. There were times where he was throwing screens or 2-yard passes and he couldn't even hit them because he's paranoid. Paranoid plus indecisive equals garbage. You will never win with that combination. He's a paranoid, indecisive quarterback. And there's some arbitrary, fake, stupid stat that says, oh, he throws past his first read 60-something% of the time. Don't confuse that with effectiveness throwing past your first read. Those are 2 different stats. Just because he throws past his first read however many percent of the time doesn't mean he is effective in doing so. Because he takes so long to get off his first read, half the time he's throwing past his first read, it's not a completed throw or it's a sack. Let's not confuse them. Let's call spade a spade, folks. He is ineffective past read 1. It is embarrassing. He's had multiple games, multiple weeks to make the adjustment, to show some improvement against an actual defense, an actual fucking team. Jacksonville is trash. They won 2 games. Carolina is the worst team in football. They've won 1, a fluke game against the trash Raiders. So he's beat up on 2 lifeless bum teams. And everyone praised him, said how great he was. I praised him, said he played great. He did. He had a great game. But now I'm seeing through it. I'm seeing through it, folks. It was 1 good game against a cream puff opponent. And when he played an average, Washington is not even a good defense. They are literally like the league average. They don't have the best linebackers. They don't have the best corners. Their defensive line is good, though. They have a solid defensive line. But other than that, completely and utterly average. Nothing remarkable or special about them. And he looked like a goddamn high schooler. Oh, but you say that all the time, Mr. Truth. Why do you say that? Because it's fucking true. Look at how a high schooler plays compared to how Caleb played against Washington. He played like a high schooler. He was running around like a chicken that has its head cut off. He doesn't know where the fuck he is. He has no pocket presence or awareness. He gets tunnel vision. He locks onto his first guy. And it wasn't hard to see on the USC film. He did the same fucking things. These are tendencies you cannot break. He will never fix this. This is the final. This might be the final product of Caleb Williams. I thought he was turning the corner last 2 weeks ago. I thought he turned the corner. But now I'm coming to the realization, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm the dumb one. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Because he played Jacksonville, and Jacksonville has a shit record. They beat a bunch of. They're a laughing stock of the league. So is Carolina. And guess who played Carolina? Chicago. And guess who Chicago plays next week? Arizona. So let me guess. He's going to throw for 3 touchdowns, 1 pick for 285 yards and a 73 completion percentage next week against a cream puff Arizona team with one of the worst defenses in the NFL, and he's going to get talked up again. And then they play teams like the Vikings, the Lions, the Packers, the whatever the fucks, and he's going to get destroyed. He's going to get killed. This is bad. The alarms are off in my head right now. I'm on bust watch because this is not good. And but you're overreacting, Mr. Truth. I gave him his credit because that's what I do. I give players credit when it is due. That's who I am. I can't give him a smidge of credit for this being a close game. Matter of fact, the only reason it was ever close is because of Caleb Williams. If they had a quarterback that could read the coverage and throw it with accuracy, they would have won by 20. Because once again, Washington is not a fucking world beater defense. They're not even a top 10 defense. They are average. If they had a good quarterback, they would have won by 20 points. I'm done with this video. Caleb, what the fuck? What was that? What are you doing? He doesn't know what he's looking at. It's as simple as that. He doesn't know what he's looking at. Thank you all for watching. This has been Mr. Truth, and this was nothing but the truth.